Welcome to the first unofficial episode of my new podcast, because I'm a generic YouTuber that's got over 20 subscribers. Oh, fuck it, let's do a podcast called The Tops. Why is it called The Tops? Figure it out, I guess. I want to do a 10 episode weekly podcast where we just chat about the shit that's going on in the week, things that are bothering me personally and others. And what's bothering me this week, I do have written in my notes, we are going unedited too. If you think this is going to be an official edited fucking thing, you got another thing coming. It's pretty much a welcome and why at this point. Why am I doing a podcast? Because the algorithm on YouTube fucking sucks. And writing video essays and reviews just plain fucking sucks. But I've always had ideas and I never know where to fucking put them. So between 40 minutes to an hour a week, you can listen to me ramble on about random shit. And yes, I do have segments. And why it's pretty much to get the algorithm up. And I can make shorts out of it. Easy produced content. That's pretty much all it is. I'm not proud of this. Although I'm not proud of a lot of things I do. So pretty much, I want to talk about Sleep Token to begin with. What have they done? They've made a banger of a fucking album. That's what they've done. It's brilliant. I mean, admittedly, the first two albums I think they had were pretty good. I didn't listen to them personally. I saw them and went, oh yeah, they're pretty good. Not the best band in the world, but they were good. And then they released their latest album, and all of a sudden everyone's on the bandwagon to Sleep Token. I also am on the bandwagon to Sleep Token. Don't get me wrong. I've also joined the Sleep Token cult. They are a cult. I do remember the video that came out of Sleep Token and Taylor Swift fan base. Either of them side by side, and they were just as long and just as cultish. It's fucking weird. But they've recently gone on their brand new touring with the new album, and so far people are saying it's great. It is. I love seeing the weird ass edits. The edits are so fucking weird, where it's just him just dancing, just jamming it out to like some like the best music or the saddest music, and it's fucking funny as shit. But what's spurred on this is everyone's going, Sleep Token, they've invented the secret identity and shit. Like, what? Slipknot and Mushroomhead were doing it for fucking years before these cunts even stepped on the scene. Not to mention, if you think that you fell asleep on those two, Hollywood Undead, I think some of them still do it. Still keep on the mask. I mean, Joey Jordison kept the mask on for years. I think even Greg from Slipknot, I still think he keeps the mask on. I don't think anyone's ever seen that man's face. But a lot of people assume now that that's the new thing and cover their faces like they're from, what's that cultish hotel in Fort New Vegas? I can't remember now, and I'm just in the middle of playing New Vegas. I can't remember what they're called, but it will come back to me. The ones that eat human flesh, they have masks and shit. Are they the Sleep Token of the hotel? I don't know, actually. They might be. They're a bit cultish. Actually, they're a lot cultish. They're just a cult. But Sleep Token are coming out. It's fantastic. I do hope to see them in Australia. They're on my prediction for good things. My good things prediction is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Keep it simple, keep it short. I want Breaking Benjamin. Always and forever. Come on. It's been over a decade, maybe even longer since they've been to Australia. I'd love to see Motionless in White, but I don't think you can have either of them because no one would know who was singing at any given point. They sound very similar, apparently. I would love to see Bad Omens, but they were already in Australia, so I kind of see it. I can't see Ivor Vale coming back due to what's going on with them. It's really hard to pick who's going to come to good things since bands are breaking up left, right, and centre. I really hope Amity Affliction don't go. As much as I love Amity Affliction, I love the... Okay, I'll finish off my thought with good things. So I want Sleep Token, Breaking Benjamin, Motionless in White. I want to see Slipknot, but I know they won't because they have their own tour thing. They have Nightfest. So they have Nightfest. They have that. That's really fun for them. I did have one more. I was thinking about it the other day. And it was a weird one that came up. Oh, Hardy. I want Hardy. I reckon Hardy would just fit in so well. And before you go, he's a country artist. No, he has a good album. And I think everyone singing Truck Bed would go hard. But we also say it's a metal festival. We had Real Big Fish one fucking year. You never know who's coming to fucking good things. And you can't say it's a metal concert either because, again, you had Simple playing there. So, you know, kind of balances it out. I'd love to see Spirit Box. That was the other one. Spirit Box would go so fucking hard. We'll just have to come on my repeat. Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf is the other one. I'd love to see Alpha Wolf, Breaking Benjamin. Sleep Theory would honestly go really hard. I think it'd be awesome. They're my predictions. Let's guess make it happen. What was I talking about before? I can't remember what I was talking about before. Is this podcasting? Podcasting. It's just rambling shit. Sitting in the cold, desolate room with a light and a Blue Yeti microphone, freezing because it's so fucking cold in Australia. Shit, you know, it's so fucking cold in Australia. It's not funny. But it's weird. That's what I was going to talk about the Amity Affliction. Their new song. Wow. I didn't want to like it. I didn't want to like the new Amity Affliction song. I really didn't. But then I did. And it was unironically really good. I'm going to stop yawning. This is podcast. It's just me yawning for 20 minutes. But I really, really enjoyed the song. And which saddens me because that means Aaron has to come out with he has to come out with debut Slipknot levels of album drop. Like Slipknot's not the first debut album. It hit it and just went. It's still one of the hardest albums to go. I think Aaron needs to hit that when he's doing this. He needs to hit that. No, I'm going on my own. Here it is. Balls to the wall, fucking hard as shit. I think that's what he needs to hit. Because, wow. The remaining boys in Ebony have just come out, to be honest, with a really strong single. It goes hard. I don't like the auto-tune. It bugged me. I don't know if it bugged anyone else. It just... They haven't used auto-tune to that degree, like T-Pain level auto-tune for so long. They did bring back some 2000s vibes. I did like that. The 2000s vibe they had going on. I did enjoy that part. But, it was really... Fuck, man, it's a stellar album. It's a stellar single. It's a grower. It really does grow on you. You know? But it was good to see the song had nothing to do with water for a change. I did like that feature. Amity Affliction are really known for pumping out songs with water and dad issues. So it's good to see them switch them up for fire and mum. Oh, cut short. I need a drink. I need caffeine. We'll be right back, Cupsters, in commission. We're back. Caffeine is so good. Yeah. Yeah, no. The Amity Affliction come back somewhat hard. And I'm curious to know what else they're going to do. I did see that this morning, this was recorded on Friday the 20th, that Iperval have a new song come out. And with their lead singer, Brian, it's very... I didn't want to listen to it too much because I didn't want that thing of, oh, this is not Brian. Oh, they've replaced him already. This is quick. It seems to be the new age trend. Remember how last year trending was any cultish music, slow builds and shit like that? Now it's... I think, no, last year was also the turn point of new old school bands coming out. Where this year it seems to be all... everyone's breaking up with everyone. I mean, was it last year or the year before Blink-182 come back on the scene? That was fucking awesome. And then now we have the resurgence of everyone's breaking up again. Admittedly, the Amity Affliction's time was coming with Aaron taking time off. Brian's one was him... he had a throat condition and it was really fucked up. Well, not fucked up, but it was just weird for him. I feel bad. I do feel bad. Another thing I want to talk about, definitely switching topics straight off the bat. Speaking of things that are fucked, what's going on with gaming lately? Can somebody explain to me? Because I don't fucking get it. And it's gonna sound hypocritical. I know. But we're gonna be doom and gloom for a minute. What the fuck is actually happening? I streamed Doom the Dark Ages the other night, and I enjoyed it, but that was it. Now, I'm not saying that's the game's fault, and probably my personal shit, because my favorite game is fucking something from 2009 that runs at 2 potatoes a second. But the thing is, it was like how I would describe the Emily song. It was a slow build up to what inevitably is a fun game. You know, it starts out so slow and sluggish, and yes, I know you can change the settings, and that's all well and good for those different playstyles. But I wish it would start out hard and fast, and then go, hey, slow down, bit of foreplay here, you're gonna burn yourself out. That would be absolutely lovely. But they start you out slow, so I guess it kind of makes sense. And it also makes sense because at this point, you're still a man. You haven't even gotten really your godly powers as far as I'm aware. I think the last mission I got up to is when you're riding the dragon to blow up the ships. That's fun. That is generally fun. But I feel they're doing... I want to say it's the whatever they tried to do in Assassin's Creed 3. I think that's the mentality Doom Dark Age is going for. And hear me out. See, Assassin's Creed 1 was all normal assassins doing their shit. Assassinations, listening, ear whispers, and, collect some fucking flags. 2 was, alright, collect feathers. But do some assassinations, do some courier runs, do some fucking races. And they were all fun. They were pretty fun to do. Find Subject 16's Brain Manifesto. All well and good shit. And then... is it Brotherhood? Yeah, Brotherhood, which I'm still running through now. It's all... find the flags, and someone just turned on Bluey. Hang on. He's Bluey in the background. That was fucking terrifying. Scrap the Doom shit. My house is Silent fucking Hill, bro. I was just sitting there doing this, and then next minute all I hear is Bluey. Bluey is turned on. It was just on pause. My kid's asleep. The cats are nowhere near what the fuck, man? The ghost in this house really wants to watch the episode of Blue where the dad does fluffies. But, what was I saying? Revelations is, Brotherhood was all collect flags, collect flags and fucking feathers, and Subject 16's Brain Manifesto again, with the extension of build Rome. Revelations, I can't even fucking remember. I remember it had that shitty fucking hook blade. That was okay. Nothing memorable though. And 3 had like everything. Flags, feathers, assassination missions, courier runs. They pretty much shoved everything at the fucking wall. And I think that's why people hated it. I think that's what Doom the Dark Ages is sort of doing. They're throwing everything at the wall. Okay, we have slow pace, fast pace, multiple guns, easy unlock guns, a fucking shield with a parry system, a blocking system, a running and gunning system. It's got challenges. You have upgradable systems that you can use to buy that you have to find gold for instead of fucking the Sentinel coins and Sentinel crystals. They got rid of those and just replaced it with money, and I thought that's a cheap shot. The puzzles in that don't feel as difficult. Eternal and 2016, the puzzles in that were fucking fun and exceptionally difficult. There's one puzzle there to get a toy that you have to, it's straight into a pit, so there's no way back up, and you've got to jump and try and get it into the pit without, it's fucked. I think that was the only toy I've missed, and it haunts me. But then they did Eternal Wrath of the God. Is it Wrath of the Gods? Path of the Gods. Whatever God's one it is. They did that where it was extremely fast-paced, extremely fucking difficult, and extremely fucking fucked. So it doesn't make any fucking sense. But then on the latter side, they did... that I haven't played part 2 because I just couldn't do part 1 for some ungodly reason. I was shit. And I wasn't even playing that high for difficulty. I think I was just on Hurt Me Plenty, where the other 2 I did on the second highest difficulty. I did them on Nightmare and did really well. Was really proud of myself. And then played... Yeah, it's fucked. But that's just the Doom gaming era. And then we got these new games. What's that new GTA clone that came out? It was really bad. New games that come out 2020. I just Google it. It wasn't Wildlands. I can't remember what it is. It only recently come out and everyone poo-pooed on it. It was that GTA clone. And apparently it's a broken piece of shit. Shut up, Charlie. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. Mind's Eye? Mind's Eye, I think that's what it was called. It came out to... It looked really good. It was just unfortunate. It had a shitty marketing... I don't know, it had shitty marketing and then just... It sort of shadow dropped, but sort of didn't, and then it just was like shit. It dropped as bad as what Saints Row... The new Saints Row did. It dropped that bad. But nothing will be as ever disappointing as that new Saints Row game. Oh, I can't even remember if I finished it. It was that bad. And I remember even getting to the end game was fucking atrocious. It was horrible. I think that's the part I didn't finish. And I was really looking forward to Saints Row. I really was, because I grew up playing 2 and 3, and 2 was so fucking good. 3 was controversial, but I liked 3. I really did. Maybe it was younger. Maybe I should go back and play it tonight on stream. But fuck, man, I love 2 and 3. When I got my Xbox Series S, I went back and played the first Saints Row. It was really good storytelling. It makes 2 really pop out and makes 3 look like a joke then. And I sort of go, okay, now I see the joke in Saints Row the Third. And then 4 was so good. Midlining with Gat Out of Hell. And then, what the fuck was that stupid one they released? I have to look it up. God damn. This podcast is all just me looking up shit. Saints Row. It was a Saints Row ripoff, but it was in their universe. And it's going to annoy me not knowing. But it was... I never played it, but it was mid-shit fuck. What a sentence. It was mid-shit fuck. I don't want to have to look it up on there, so I'm not gonna. What if I go... I don't have to touch my keyboard because it's so far away. What if we go... stop age. Here we go. Deep Silver. Wait, Deep Silver made Silver Come Deliverance? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? That's so good for them. $8. Saints Row is $8. The new Saints Row. Oh, isn't that a just go fuck yourself? Isn't that just a fall from fucking grace? That's gotta suck. Like, to have such a great game series and you've lost it to the wind. That's gotta suck. Oh, what's it called? Agents of Mayhem. That was that shit show. That's what that was called. Agents of Mayhem. God, that looks like shit too. And its draw card was, you may or may not be able to play as Johnny Gat. That was its draw card. Fuck off. What it did look like though, it kind of looked like, is it Crackdown? Crackdown. It looked like Crackdown a lot. And I enjoyed the look of that. I never played it myself. All these games I haven't played. But that is just the thing with gaming. It's fucking doomed because you've got all these nice... Don't get me wrong, Saints Row was shit, but at least it looked good, and it... From memory, it played well. It didn't break too many times. It ran. But all these new games that come out, they either don't run right, or they crash, or there's brokenness and all that shit. I think, what was the latest one? Oh, what it? I'm gonna have a look behind me on my... Shit. Astrobot was the latest one I played. And yes, I know it's an old game, but I've recently got it because the prices in Australia to pay for any... I mean, Astrobot in EB Games is $99, and that game came out years ago. But anyway, that game come out. I did hear nothing but rave reviews. It was almost Game of the Year contender. Fuck, man, I can see why. That is a fun-ass game. My partner laughed at me. She's like, you're playing a kid's game. You are literally playing a kid's game. I went, yes, but this is the funnest fucking kids game I've played in years. It's the new thing. And that's what sort of... It's sort of why I think gaming is doomed, because we're all playing Call of Duty, Fortnites, and someone out there's playing Battlefield. But there's no more... I don't want to say kids games, but that's what they are. There were no kids games. Growing up, we had an abundance of... There were an abundance of kids games, and maybe that was because the times were... They were child-appropriate games. It's because only really kids played consoles, I guess. But we had so many kids games. We had Ratchet and Clank, Banjo-Kazooie. We still have Mario. Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter for lesser extent. I got them all here, actually. Pitfall, The Last Expedition, fucking... Okay, that's not where it is. But we had the Sonic games as well. Admittedly, we still have them. I just seen it before on my shelf. Just fucking seen it. Little Big Planet. Where's Little Big Planet? Where's Little Sackboy? We grew up in like the age of kids games were like peaking. Even I remember one there. I think about it now more than ever for some fucking Zappo. Like little PC games you just got for free in cereal boxes. Like we don't have the kids games we had back then. It seems like I go into a shop, EB Games, JB, and they're all MAs and the occasional R-rated. And admittedly, I'm not going out buying children's games, but it's the demographic that I'm looking at. Because I've got a young kid myself, and the closest and funnest thing we had to a kids game in the last fucking... argument say last 3 years was Astrobot, which is really good. My son fucking loves all the colours and the bright lights, and I love seeing all my PlayStation characters that I grew up playing come to life. That is awesome in itself. I think Bluey was another big one. It was huge for 5 seconds, and then people realized it was made in the Unity engine, it kind of looks like dog shit. But yet, all those old classic games look like dog shit now. I can't... Actually, Ratchet and Clank fucking holds up really well. I'll take that back. Ratchet and Clank fucking... She holds up. But I had these games growing up. I had... a lesser extent of that. It's not really a kid's game, but it sort of works in that same vein of maturity. I just had it before. I did. Jack and Daxter works in that same vein. Going back and playing them. Recently going through and playing all the Sly Raccoon games. All kids games we grew up playing that aren't around anymore. And I think that's just why gaming's so doomed. Everyone's putting everything into these long-ass games and ultra-violent, non-violent speeches and everything. It's like, these are cool. But most guys who work the 9 to 5 just want to sit down and just play and relax, do a nice game. Like when you finish school. Come home and just sit down and just play Ratchet and Clank. Go out and to the wasteland desert in Jak 3, or go steal some fucking coins off a lizard in Sly Cooper, or dry hump a fucking 3D pixel graphic in GTA San Andreas Hot Coffee. Do all of that fun shit we used to do as kids. I feel games just don't have that childhood wisdom. It's sort of where Doom comes up and chumps, I guess. Where Doom will always be catching childhood imaginations, because most people play Doom. That's what makes sense. I had another one come in my head then too. I was going to say Naughty Bear, but this doesn't really count. And even now, with kids games, we don't see the movie tie-ins anymore. When I bought my PS3 recently, it come with the movie tie-in of fucking Madagascar 2. You know how fun that game is? Very. Sure, all the characters in that game look like melted fucking wax figures, but fuck man, it's fun. It is genuinely a fun game to fucking play. And that's the Tops review. That's right, I named this podcast The Tops. That was a fun thing looking up why I should name it The Tops. It was because I don't know, and you know what's a fun name? You start a podcast, you go, hey, welcome to The Tops, where we have top opinions, and I don't. No, so I'm going to do a 10 episode run. See what we can get out of it. I think I can do 10 weeks and a bunch of other stuff as well, just to gauge. But if we get more people enjoying me ramble on about subjects of the week that I find interesting or want to talk about, yeah, we'll talk about it. I plan to even I plan to have them uploaded either every Friday or every Saturday, depending on what's going on in my life. I am about to go back onto shift work, which I am sort of looking forward to and not at the same time. But no one's watching this and no one's watching this. Let me know for the next episode. I want to do shift work stories. Let me know your shift work tales. I genuinely want to know if we all went through the same shit. Audience engagement. I'll upload this as a short. Let me know your night shift stories, whether you're out in the mines, nursing homes, late night takeout place, 24-hour convenience store. Fuck, actually, that's what I'm talking about. I want to talk about that cunt. Anyway, let me know your stories. I want to talk about the Korean cunt. Fuck, man. That cunt has some of the best content on the fucking internet. He just sits there and goes, I'm gonna eat Korean food. And I know, like, maybe even 7 years ago, that seems like dog shit content. But unironically now, it is like some of the best content ever. He would just sit there, go to a Korean store, buy $10 worth of stuff, which is probably 2 Woolies bags full of shit, and go, I'm going to eat and drink it. And he will just sit there and go, yep, those are good noodles. Eat some fucking ice cream with a chalky milk and go, this is the greatest thing I've ever made in my life. It is unironically some of the best content. Fuck, man. When I find his link, I'll be in the description, man. That is what's tickled my fancy this week. Welcome to... I know we're all doom and gloom. I did write a segment part. Welcome to things I enjoy, and you also might enjoy. White man eats Korean food. That is the whole thing. He's not even Korean. He's some white English dude that moved to Korea. And what's he started? Things I hate as a person that lives in Korea. And that's all he does. He just sits in his little dorm room. He has his own fucking shelf. It is so fucking cool. And he just sits there and eats it. Nom, nom, nom. This is yummy. And it's not like one of them it's not a fucking mukbang bang. It's a fucking... He just eats. It is so fucking good. Food content. Things I might like and you will too. Food content. And I'm not talking about Andy Cooks. He is also great. I'm not talking about that Josh Wino or Winnicott cunt. I do enjoy their content though. I'm talking food challenges. I'll put his video up. He just goes around, I think it's just South Australia, and just eats palmies. He just goes around and goes, hi guys, welcome to this place. I got told about this, and eats a fucking palm right in front of you. That's so fucking good. That is stellar content. And I know it sounds like shit. You're just watching a guy eat palm. No, I'm writing these down going, yeah, I have to go here. This does look pretty good. It does bring out these styrofoam containers, just chips and fucking parmesans. He's like, welcome to the show, cunts. Or, what's that other one I really, really enjoy? Fuck. I think he's Australian. I'm actually 95% sure he's Australian. But he just goes around to these different restaurants and goes, hey guys, and then they bring he starts recording, he just goes, hi guys, let's go. I've heard it. I can't tell if it's scripted or not, but I've heard it. And they just put their ears, thanks, legend. Hey, you want to be in the video? He's getting them in the video. They're like, oh, yeah. And he goes, what are we eating today? And they go on, he goes, all right. And he goes, all right, I got, how long, 20 minutes? Yep, I reckon I could do that. And he'll just sit and eat it. And I know, he's just, this is real, a bit of kick in that. I like those ones, I don't mind the sponsored ones. I kind of, no offense, Russell Reviews or whatever you are, I don't mind your stuff. But I have a thing. You can't be a legit food reviewer if you are, and the camera just went off, that's fine. You can't be a legit food reviewer if you, wow, that is actually extremely hot. You can't see, but that is like cooking my hand. Wow. That cooked. I was just filming on the... Yeah, that cooked, bro. Turn that off. That bit cooked my phone. That wasn't even my phone. The GoPro cooked. Let it cook! And it fucking cooked! I'll have to start filming on my phone now. I don't know why. It changes literally nothing for anyone else except for me. That one. And that one. Oh yeah, we're back. I think. I'm just gonna put a little stand there just to hold it in place. That's a little bit better. Either way, like, just can't order shit there and eat it, and it's fucking great. No, I was talking about I can't remember his name. Russell Reviews. I feel you can't be a legitimate food reviewer if you get sponsored by a food product. I'm sorry, it just... I could do clapping, so... I feel it doesn't work. I'm sorry. It's just, sadly, my opinion on the matter. You can't. It just doesn't work. Because how can people trust you? Like, you're going to say, oh, I had a KFC and it was pretty delicious. It's like, oh, cool. And then you're either sponsored by, and it's like, fuck off. Fuck off. I do like his drink reviews, though. He doesn't get sponsored by too many drink things. It's always food, like Domino's, KFC, and all that shit. But his drink ones are not too bad. And I legit think they're good. He's funny, very on the spot. Hits the nostalgia button real fucking hard. I think he was talking about chips one day. And, bring back Towzos, man. That shit was fire. I like Towzos so much. I miss all them. I should try collect them. That's a series. That is a YouTube or stream idea. Someone buy it. Wasn't it? It was Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they did the fucking investing, and Charlie bought all the he bought all the pies and shit. I think someone should do that, except it's just Towzo chips and people are opening up Towzos. Towzos? Whatever. Actually, footy cards have come back, so I don't think we should put them in chips. So I got a whole stack of new school footy cards. Yeah. I haven't got my Top-ics card yet though. I need the Top-ics card. There's a Top-ics put everyone to the shadow room. Speaking of Top-ics, last subject. I think that'll round us out for 40 minutes, maybe. NRL State of Origin just finished. State of Origin Game 2 just finished, I should say, on Wednesday. And holy shit. Every footy cast is now bombarding my fucking YouTube, my Facebook feed, and fucking TikTok For You page. Admittedly, is it the mates, they do that footy recap for each game, and it's just them playing footy and they recap it in special events and what happened. They do a really good job and I really enjoyed it. But it's the fucking footy podcast, ironically, but I just can't believe it. We had it. It was, the game was rigged. Oh, I'm sorry, did we watch the same fucking game? Zach Lomax and Nathan Cleary can't kick a fucking football if they wanted to. It's like they can't kick a footy if they wanted to be honest. It's like watching a Down syndrome kid with cerebral palsy and Parkinson's try and kick a fucking footy. It's inspiring stuff, but they shouldn't be in game 2. I mean, it's do or die, but it just wasn't New South Wales game. And admittedly, it wasn't Cowboys game. Harry Grant fucking said it best at the end of match talks. He said, we could have done better. Boys, we should have done better, but we won. And yeah, I'm going back to the fucking bench or whatever. He dropped an F-bomb. Even when I heard it live, I went, did he just drop an F-bomb? My man. Nice. Meanwhile, Sam thought as it I would have done I would have done the same. I would have done the same. And Sam Thaiday would have done the fucking same in his heyday. He would have sworn them cunts down. It's fucking brilliant. What got me was that captain's challenge for, whose was it? Captain's challenge. It was in the last, 5 minutes. Kalen Ponga. I don't like Kalen Ponga because he plays for Newcastle, but he's a Queenslander, so I'll support him nonetheless. What the fuck was that? That ball went back 100 times, and even the commentator's like, yeah, that went back. I don't know what the bunker's on about. And then it went forward, and they went, even Cam Paul's like, what? Fuck off. The ref went, oh, yeah, no, that went back. We've come to a decision. And they went, yeah, no, it went forward. Fuck him. Not that that made any difference, because New South Wales still lost, and they go, it's rigged, it's bullshit. It's like, no, first of all, your kicking game has been shit for the last 2 fucking games. You had to get Lomax to start kicking for your first game because Cleary couldn't fucking see Cleary enough to hit the fucking post. And to be honest, you're putting out a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but they were both shit games of footy. Both teams can't sit here and go, "Oh, some good footy." No, fair one. It wasn't. It was sort of fair, but it wasn't. They just weren't good games of football. We've seen better in the last 10 years, and this. Admittedly, I don't play foot. Fucking look at me, but like a starving Gumby. But we've had bad footy games. We've had good footy games, and this just wasn't up there with one of the best footy games. It was mid, I think, mid as fuck. Wasn't that great? Wasn't that good? Which scares me for the finals coming up this year. When we come into semis and finals, are they going to be good? I don't think so, and that fucking frightens me. These won't be good games. But it does intrigue me to know what Game 3 is going to be like, especially playing in Sydney. We can all sit there and go, rigged, it's my stadium. It was played in fucking Perth. But it was honestly not a bad game of football. It wasn't the best. So, yeah, that was just topics. That was just topics of the week. I'm just filling in gaps now at this point. I did know this that happened recently. Not recently, the last 2 weeks, because I'm a bit behind. Speaking of gaming also, Xbox did their showcase, and holy shit, our streamers and their other fans are very upset. Why? Why are we upset? It was not a bad press conference. Some of the games on there look pretty fucking good. I'm really excited for the new Call of Duty. I can honestly say that since it was a WW2 that came out. I've not been excited for a Call of Duty since then. I am really excited for it. The continuation of the Black Ops 2 storyline. Let's fucking go. We get Mason back. I think, we get Mason. And that's what we immediately give a shit about. I'm genuinely excited for the way it works. It did give a bit of a Mass Effect, Atomic Heart sort of vibe. But I think it's going to look good. I think it's going to play okay. It's going to play okay. And that's about the best I'm going to give it. It's going to play okay. Okay? What are the other ones? There were 15 others that come out with it. I don't have my phone now. I'm trying to remember what's on my head. There were some good ones that come out. Fucking Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds 2. I sort of liked Outer Worlds 1, but I'm genuinely looking forward to the second one if it pulls off what they want to pull off. I mean, what was the highlight? Breaking knees because you stealth too much. That is so fucking good. We'd be fucked in Skyrim if that was a thing. Because we all played stealth archers in Skyrim. This is perfect. Consequences to actions is what Obsidian is known for. Look at Fallout New Vegas is a prime example of this. I am so looking forward to this game coming out. I think I already pre-ordered it. There was another one. There were talks of a new Mass Effect as well coming out. Forza. I think it was a Forza that came out. Atomic Heart, was it Atomic Hearts 2 or a DLC come out for it? That looks pretty good. I think that'll go alright. I never played it. I don't have Game Pass. Just that's why all these games are here. Gears of War Reloaded. I think that was announced. That looks good. Whatever the game was, a Game Awards or Game Showcase, whatever. They had, but just go off Xbox now. The Deadpool VR game looks interesting. I'd imagine it's gonna play a lot like that that Rick and Morty looking one, something about a zoo, some shit like that. I reckon it'll play a lot like that. A lot of fourth wall sort of shit. I don't have VR, so I'm probably not gonna play it. But even if I did, I think we've hit Deadpool fatigue and fourth wall fatigues. Fourth wall breaking was pretty good, like with the first Deadpool coming out, really making it mainstream. And then we all just sort of overused it. Like the multiverse thing, I think we've all gotten over that. I mean, it's like, yeah, cool. Superheroes have been doing that for years in cartoons. Hell, like, it's just not that good. We're sort of running on the fatigue there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Outer Worlds 2 that got announced. Borderlands 4 also recently got an announcement. That's going through its own high heavens and shit because of whoever the fuck runs Gearbox, the president of that fucking idiot. It was the same cunt that was motivating people with something with porn. I think that was his big shtick. So I can motivate my people with porn. Or he does magic tricks in front of them to motivate them. He did some other, I think it was the press conference for Borderlands 3. He was playing cards. That was his big drawing card. So, so you're going to announce Borderlands 3? No. What I'm going to do is this your card? No, there's a penny behind. There's a penny behind your ear. Well, and now his big one is, a game's going to cost $80. Did you pull the coin out from behind your ear? No? Okay. I understand. I'm on the fence for games going up in price. I'm on the support side. Yeah, that's right. I'm Abman. Oh, no. Hold on. I'm white. Oh, fuck it. God damn it. Welcome to the Tops. Welcome to the Tops, where we're kind of like... No, I'm not going there. No, I'm on the side of... I think games should go up. Not an... Bear in mind, America goes $6 games. Bear in mind, The Witcher, probably in America, was $60. That's fine. You can get 200 to 150 hours out of that fucking game with multiple playthroughs. If you think that's a rip-off, you're a fucking idiot. But, hear me out again, the Borderlands, it looks a bit more serious and grounded. For $80 for the colours and guns and everything, you think about it. They've got to pay for a building, right? Pay people salaries. Now, cost of living is going up, of course, so those people are going to have more demand for more money. Where the fuck they going to get this money from? On charging $60? They've got to pay for all these designers, the voice actors, and they're still on strike or going on strike. They've got to pay for all these people. So the thing is, going up an extra $20, it's not screwing over the big game companies, yeah. No, you're screwing over people working in those big game companies. That's why we got so many battle passes and fucking feathered costumes in games and shit like that. It's what they can pay the people who they owe money to. They can pay the creators, the artists, the designers, and all these people. Sure, if it's an extra $20, fucking why not, I guess. I mean, recently, how many I worked for a couple of years ago, we went on strike. Actually, no, we didn't. Yeah, we went on strike. What? Cost of living. A lot of things just happen like that. And you'd fight for fair wages. These people, they probably fought and went, all right, we'll just have to increase game prices. That's just the price it is. Anyone complaining about that should think about it and go, oh, yeah, but $80 for that? Think about it, in Australia, I got to pay $120, $130 at some point. I think Sparking Zero cost me $120 on release. Online. I didn't need a disc. It was just a digital copy. It wasn't a special edition. No. Yeah, I didn't get to play 3 days early edition. It was just a standard edition. Cost me $120. The new Doom. I bought it a week later. Still $110. So an extra $20 here is like, oh, fuck. No, fuck. Oh, fuck. And you're probably thinking, why not push buy it online? Like I said, buying online still isn't any cheaper for me. It's still cheaper to go to JB Hi-Fi and just fucking go get it. It's usually what I do. I usually go to JB or EB Games. And those people are fucking wild. Any kind that sports EB Games, I'll talk about it next time. I do have a whole thing about EB Games I want to get into, but those cunts are wild. And if you're supporting them just because of carrots, well, motherfucker, it's wabbit season. Anyway, that's getting on about 50 minutes now. I have to do some sort of editing because this thing just overheated like a motherfucker. I didn't want to use my phone, but this thing cooked after like 30 minutes of me rambling. Subject's getting too hot at the tops. Hot at the tops. Don't forget to... Fuck. Shit. If you liked what you're watching, like and sub. Join us. I'm doing 10 of these. Just see how they go, just so I can get some algorithm going. When I upload a review that I spend a lot of work on, it doesn't just fucking bomb because I don't upload. I'm going to pump out some shorts for this. If I get this out on the 20th of the 6th, I'll also be live streaming tonight. Check that shit out. I think I'm live streaming either Fallout New Vegas, or if I'm really feeling up to it, I was going to do a brand new game. I think the new one I wanted to do was... I think I wanted to play Jedi. I think it was the Star Wars one. It was Jedi Fallen Order, because it's been sitting there for a while and I haven't been to play it, and everyone tells me it's like the greatest fucking Star Wars game to come out, or the greatest thing Star Wars has produced in fucking forever. But anyway, yeah, like and sub, and join us next time at the Tops, where we have hot topics that cook GoPros alive. Catch you next time, guys. Like and sub. Bye.